Okay. So my theory: Hellfire Club is a D&D club started by Dustin, and possible conflict for season 4 could be uh like sort of like nerds that are like D&D isn't satanic versus like jocks slash mom groups that are like
Yo, jocks and mom
that are
groups
like it is.
unite.
That are like they gotta be like the mom and jock groups gotta be like it is satanic, and then that'll cause the divide because maybe Lucas, the reason why Lucas isn't hanging out with them is because he's a jock or something.
He's a jock.
Yo, okay, I'm this is on the recording. If I turn out to be right about anything that I've said in this video, I'm gonna cry when season 4 comes out. Also,
I say Dustin lives. If I'm right about that,
okay, hold up. Okay, if you're right about that, what? Because okay.
I'm gonna be right about that. He's not gonna die.
Okay.
Okay, let me just not jinx
for real
it.
For real though, who's gonna die? Like they killed Hopper, but they didn't kill Hopper. So like they're going. They're going on 4
Alexi
seasons.
was a loss enough, bro. I can't.
Okay. Real question: how is this show gonna end? Have you thought about that? Like, how is the series gonna end?
I don't know. I feel like the thing I would assume is how they're gonna end it and how everybody's gonna turn out is everything's gonna go back to normal. Like they somehow kill all the Demogorgons or seal it up for
down
good
connection,
and 11 loses her powers and becomes a normal kid.
I can see that happening. Yeah,
I feel like that's what they would do.
That's sort of how season 3 ended, though. And like not really, but like in the eyes of the characters, like they like close the gate, and they think that she won. 11 lost her powers, and she's like gonna be a normal kid, you know. Like that's sort of how that season ended. Hopper died, but he's alive.
That's the one.
This is the one thing where I feel like they probably should have killed him because that just sets up a whole different thing, you know?
No, they can't kill Hopper.
I mean, that's the thing. Like, I don't want them to kill him, but like at the same time, like I feel like if anything is gonna be crazy outlandish in this season, it's gonna be freaking Joyce going to Russia to save Hopper. Like
Joyce is gonna go to Russia to save Hopper and be a straight savage.
Hero with Murray probably, and
Robin.
I don't know what they're gonna do.
Came out of nowhere and is gonna die.
She's gonna die.
I'm sorry.
Robin's gonna die.
Okay. Let me just keep going. Let me just keep going.
Keep going. Yeah. With this random your plan for season 4, your theory. All right. Robin dies next.
11 gets back her powers. Loses them again. Mike doesn't die.
Okay.
He just
Lucas. We've established that he dies. Okay. Continue.
Wait. Oh yeah, wait. He's part of
the
mom and jocks group.
Yeah.
And they fight against him because he kind of betrayed them, and he dies.
Okay. I can kind of imagine Lucas.
11 kills him and then loses her powers.
Bro, it comes full circle. Remember in season 1 whenever 11 hated Lucas and she like threw him? Bro, it comes full circle.
Oh shit.
Bro, okay, continue. She kills Lucas.
Okay.
What about Will?
I don't even know.
Will doesn't matter. He could stick it to the upside down again, and nobody
becomes
notices.
a Demogorgon. Will goes back to the upside down and
nobody notices.
Morphs into a Demogorgon and just becomes a Demogorgon, and becomes the leader of the Demogorgons. And he's like the Mind Flayer, but better than the Mind Flayer. He's Will the Wise.
Will becomes better than the Mind Flayer.
Will becomes the leader of the Mind Flayers, the Demogorgons and everything in the upside down.
Yes. What about Jonathan and Nancy?
They get married. Okay.
Jonathan and Nancy are out of the picture.
Jonathan and Nancy out of the picture. They just moved, settled down in Michigan.
Yes.
Joyce, she comes back to Hopper, learns that Will is now DeWise, and Mike.
Yo, what about Mike?
Mike's just kind of there the whole time doing nothing.
Following
and,
11, being like, wow.
And scene. That's season
4.
You heard it here first, folks.
Okay, I feel like some of that could potentially happen.
Especially that part about Will being the wise, you know?
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
They gotta bring that around because Will the wise, you know.
He's totally gonna be the wisest mind flayer
of them all.
If any of this turns out true.
Okay. And then we are geniuses.
Then no, I'm a genius, bro.
Okay, Jonathan. Jonathan's the genius of any. Okay, even if one singular thing of what Jonathan says, like one thing that happens in it, I'm gonna text him and be like,
okay, listen. If any of the things I just said happen, I am going to. Okay, we have to do something. Here's exactly what I'm gonna say. If any of that happens, I'm gonna be like, what?
You're gonna be like, this is terrible.
This is complete trash. How can they do this? Like, sure, I said it, but
still. I feel like even if all that happened and it was trash,
what about Steve?
You left Steve out.
Steve's along with Mike. He doesn't really do anything, but he's just kind of there the whole time. Yeah,
Steve's there.
Yeah.
Okay, my theory. Freaking mass murder. A murderer. A murderer is on the loose in Hawkins. He broke out of that one place and shoot! In season 1, there's a line where Lucas is like, he's like, I bet the girl, because this is before they knew about anything about 11. They're like, I bet the girl escaped from Penhurst. And they're like, what? And he's like, that nut house in like whatever county. So what if a mass murderer breaks out of the place and is killing teenagers, and the main group have to like avoid it or something, and then everybody blames it on everybody blames the murders on the Hellfire Club because they think it's satanic and they think that they're killing everybody, but it turns out there's a murderer. Boom.
Wow.
Steve dies. Boom.
Steve dies? What? From who? The mass murderer?
Yeah.
I mean, who else?
Keith lives.
What is Hopper doing? Keith lives.
Bro, if the mass murderer thing, I'm 100% sure that's not gonna happen. But I'm
99.999999999 repeating % sure that's not gonna happen. But there's like this
there's that one
that
thing
could
it could because they
can do whatever they want.
Let's be real. What are the kids going to do this season? Because they're not all of them are going to go to Russia. They all have to. They have to have something to do.
They're not all going to go to Russia. Like, this isn't a field trip.
They have to have something to do. Like, realistically, what are they going to do? Okay, realistically, the mass murderer thing, it could happen, possibly.
It's
wait. What if Nancy is Nancy
the mass murderer?
Nancy is the murderer. What if Nancy took the guy who died, his place at the Hawkins Post or whatever? She's like the lead reporter lady, and she's investigating the murderers, and she has a lead.
Okay.
And, she meets up with Steve and Dustin and Max and Robin, whatever. And she's like, she's like, oh, I heard about him here. They go to the woods. They have to go on a house on a lake. I don't know. I'm making stuff up now about that. Okay, honestly, if there's a house on the water in any way in this season, along with the murderer, I'm a genius because I just pulled that out of nowhere. like if there's just
If
like
there's
a house
any
in a
house
lake,
by any water,
I'm a
I'm a genius.
By the end of the series, 11's gonna die. I'm calling that right
Oh.
now. I feel like
Aw.
11's gonna die. I'm just throwing out wild predictions. So if anything happens, I'm gonna be like, "Oh shoot! I totally predicted that a year ago."
I'm willing Alexi back into existence.
Alexi, okay. Season 4 predictions. For me, it's mass murder. It's gonna be okay. For me, it's mass murder / slasher type thing where it's like, oh no, there's a murderer in Hawkins. People
Okay.
think it's the Hellfire Club. Lucas becomes a jock type character where he's sort of like, I don't want to play D&D. I can see that happening.
I don't want to
Mike.
play D&D. It's old.
And then it's old. Said Lucas.
It's getting old, right?
And that's it. That's season 4. And on that note, thank you guys so much for watching.
Yeah. I think we had I would say we had a pretty great time making this. Wouldn't you say?
Bro, this is probably the most fun video to make because it's just stupid. I swear, if even a mention of a mass murderer comes up in season 4, or just a murderer,
Literally anyone that murders, that's
anybody,
a human, not a
then
Demogorgon.
I'm not even a genius. I'm just gonna be hype. I'm gonna be like, yo,
Either way,
what's happening? Oh my gosh! Thank
looking
you guys
forward
for watching.
to it. Netflix.
Yeah, we are actually looking forward to season 4. Come on, Netflix. We gotta get season 4. What?
We didn't talk about Susie.
Bruh.